Hi dear students, in previous lecture I have told you that we can use two theoretical theorems to calculate data rate of any channel, and those theorems are Nyquist signaling rate and Shannon channel capacity. So among these two we are going to study the first one, that is Shannon channel capacity. So first of all, this theorem, Shannon channel capacity theorem, is used to calculate maximum data rate of a noisy channel. Here we consider two types of channel, that is noisy channel and noiseless channel. Shannon channel capacity theorem is used to calculate maximum data rate, or that is also called as bit rate. So maximum bit rate of noisy channel. And Nyquist signaling rate theorem is used to calculate maximum data rate of noiseless channel. Clear? Shannon is used to calculate maximum data rate of noisy channel, and Nyquist signaling rate is used to calculate maximum data rate of noiseless channel. So this particular point you have to remember. So formula used to calculate Shannon channel capacity is C equal to WC into log of 1 plus SNR to the base 2. Formula is used is C equal to WC into log of 1 plus SNR to the base 2. Now let us see the terms of formula one by one. So here C represents capacity of the channel. Concentrate on screen. C represents capacity of the channel. Capacity means maximum how much it can transmit. That is the capacity of any channel. WC represents bandwidth of the channel. WC means what? Bandwidth of the channel. And now SNR. So SNR means signal to noise ratio. SNR, the expansion of SNR is signal to noise ratio. So by using these three terms we can form a formula, and now let's see what is SNR. So SNR is signal to noise ratio. So its formula is signal power divided by noise power. SNR equal to signal power divided by noise power. SNR can also be expressed as SNR equal to 10 into log of SNR to the base 10. And SNR is measured in decibels and it is denoted as dB. Concentrate on screen. It is denoted as dB. If SNR is, concentrate on this next point, it is very important to solve the problems that we are going to study next. Okay. So if SNR is 10 dB, then that is equivalent to 10 raised to 1. And 10 raised to 1 means it is equal to 10. And if SNR is 20 dB, if it is 20 dB, then it is equivalent to 10 raised to 2, that is equal to 100, and so on. So on means if SNR is 30 decibels, 30 dB, then that is equivalent to 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 3 means how much? 1000. And if SNR equal to 40 decibels, 40 dB, then that is equal to 10,000, which is 10 raised to 4. Clear? So this is what SNR. SNR means signal to noise ratio. Okay? And signal to noise ratio can be calculated using the formula signal divided by noise power. So SNR can also be expressed as 10 into log of SNR to the base 10, and it is measured in decibels, that is denoted as dB. Then SNR we can calculate when it is given in terms of dB by using the 10th power. If SNR is 10 dB, then 10 raised to 1, that is 10. Like that, if SNR is 40 dB, then 10 raised to 4, that is equal to 10,000. So now we concentrate on few terms we are using here. So to understand the Shannon channel capacity, you have to understand these basic concepts first. So first one is reliable communication. what is meant by reliable communication then? Reliable communication means error rate can be made arbitrarily small by proper coding. So in reliable communication, whenever we transmit any information, if any error occurs, then that error is recovered by proper coding. So in simple, we can say, in general, we can say reliable communication means error-free communication, and non-reliable communication means communication with few errors. Hope you understood these two terms. If you can understand this, then you can understand next concept also. Reliable communication means error-free communication, means in transmission of information no error occur or very small error occur. Non-reliable communication means communication with few errors. In transmission of information, few error may occur, and such communication or such transmission we can call as non-reliable communication. Okay, now concentrate on next two terms, that are R and C. So here R we are using to represent speed of transmission system, and C we are using to represent maximum channel capacity. R means speed of transmission system. Speed means it is the maximum limit of any channel, and C means maximum channel capacity. So maximum channel capacity means that channel can transmit maximum how many bits. Speed represents per second how many bits we can transmit. That is the speed. Maximum channel capacity means maximum how many bits we can transmit by using any particular channel. Okay, now based on R and C, we can identify our communication is reliable or non-reliable. So here, if R is less than C, if R is less than C, then it produces reliable communication. If R is greater than C, then it produces non-reliable communication. If R is less than C, then it provides reliable communication. So why reliable communication here? Speed is less than maximum capacity. Consider speed is 10 bits per second and maximum capacity of channel is 20 bits per second. Means we are transmitting at the speed of 10 bits per second. Means we are sending 10 bits in 1 second, and maximum capacity of our channel is 20 bits. Means that channel can transmit 20 bits in 1 second. Clear? So speed is less than maximum channel capacity. When speed is less than maximum channel capacity, then no matter of error. So it provides reliable communication. Clear? Okay, now next one is if R is greater than C. If R is greater than C, then it provides non-reliable communication. So why it provides non-reliable communication? Because speed of our transmission is more than channel capacity. Means if you try to transmit 30 bits per second, where the channel capacity is 20 bits per second, then you get error in transmission. Definitely you get error in transmission, because channel capacity is 20 bits means that channel can transmit maximum 20 bits in 1 second, and speed you are using is 30 bits. Means what you are trying to do is you are trying to transmit 30 bits in 1 second using the channel which can transmit only 20 bits in 1 second. Clear? So here your speed is exceeding the channel capacity, and because of that speed more than channel capacity, you get definitely errors in your transmission. So this is why when r is greater than c, our communication will be non-reliable. Understood? If r is less than c, speed is less than capacity, reliable communication. If speed is more than channel capacity, then non-reliable communication, means communication with some errors. Understood? Okay, now let us see the problems based on Shannon channel capacity. So here consider the first example. So in this example what they have given is, find the Shannon channel capacity for a telephone channel with WC equal to 3400 Hz and SNR equal to 10,000. So here what they have given in this problem and what they have told to calculate, that we have to understand. So using Shannon's theorem, they have told to find the channel capacity, means maximum data rate of channel they have told to calculate. For what? For a telephone channel. And that telephone channel is having bandwidth 3400 Hz. WC means bandwidth, already you have seen in formula. So bandwidth for telephone channel is 3400 Hz and its SNR, signal to noise ratio, is 10,000. So in this problem they have given bandwidth, that is 3400 Hz, and signal to noise ratio, that is 10,000, and they have told to calculate the channel capacity, which is C. So by using the Shannon formula we can calculate it. So Shannon formula is like this: C equal to WC into log of 1 plus SNR to the base 2, log to the base 2. Clear? Okay, now put the given values in this formula. So here WC equal to, concentrate on screen, WC bandwidth, that is 3400 into log to the base 2 in bracket 1 plus SNR. So SNR, put the value of SNR here. So SNR given is 10,000. Understood? Okay, next step. So in next step we are simplifying the bracket value. So 10,000 plus 1 is equal to 10,001. Clear? And one more step we are performing here. We need to find the log value. Correct? So logarithmic value we can find using two ways, that is using the scientific calculator or using the log table. Clear? So scientific calculator is also available in mobile, you can use that, otherwise you can refer to log table. But those two ways, log table and scientific calculator, give the value of log with the base 10. Logarithmic value with the base 2 cannot be calculated using calculator or log table. Means log table consisting of logarithmic values only, but for the base 10. So now what we have to do here is, for the log base 2, we have to convert it to log base 10. Base 2 we have to convert to base 10. Clear? So to do that, what we do is, whatever log value we have with the base 2, to that log value we divide it with log 2. Clear? So that is why in next step what we are doing is, that log value which is 10,001, that log value is with the base 2. To convert it as base 10, we are dividing it with log 2. Understood? So this step is necessary to convert log of base 2 to convert log with the base 10. Understood? So why we need to convert, that also you have to remember. Log base 2 values we can't get directly with logarithmic table. So logarithmic table will give values, or it is consisting of logarithmic values with the base 10. So to find the log base 2 value, we have to convert it to log base 10. So to convert any log base 2 value to log base 10, we divide it with log of 2 with the base 10 as shown in highlighted portion here on screen. Clear? So that is why next step of solving a problem is C equal to 3400, which is the bandwidth, into log of 10,001 to the base 10 divided by log of 2 to the base 10. Clear? Hope you understood the step. So now simplify it. Find the log value using log table or scientific calculator. Then multiply that estimated log value with 3400. We get the maximum channel capacity as 45,200 bits per second. So using the Shannon theorem, we have calculated the telephone channel capacity C is equal to 45,200 bits per second. What it means is, with the bandwidth of 3400 Hz and signal to noise ratio 10,000, the telephone channel can transmit 45,200 bits in 1 second. Clear? Okay, now to understand the Shannon theorem completely, we can use another example here. So that is example 2. So concentrate on the problem now. Find the Shannon channel capacity for a channel having bandwidth equal to 3.1 Hz equal to 3.1 Hz. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So here bandwidth of the channel in the given problem is 3.1 kilohertz. It is not in hertz, it is in kilohertz. Concentrate on that. And what is given next? SNR. So SNR is equal to what? 20 dB. So SNR is not given directly. SNR is given in decibels. So we have to calculate the value of SNR here. So we can calculate the maximum data rate or maximum channel capacity using the same formula of Shannon, that is C equal to WC into log 1 plus SNR to the base 2. So now let us have a glance on what is given in the problem. So in problem, the first point given is bandwidth. So bandwidth, which is WC, equal to 3.1 kilohertz, and that is equal to 3100 Hz. Why 3.1 kilohertz equal to 3100 Hz? Because 1000 Hz means 1 kilohertz. 1 kilohertz equal to 1000 Hz. So that is why 3.1 kilohertz means 3.1 into 1000. 3.1 into 1000. So that is equal to 3100 Hz. The next point given in problem is SNR, signal to noise ratio. So signal to noise ratio is 20 decibels. So 20 decibels means, already I have told you how to calculate with the 10 power. So 20 decibels is always equal to 10 raised to 2, and that is nothing but 100. 10 raised to 2 means 100. So with these 2 points, it is clear that bandwidth of channel is 3100 Hz and signal to noise ratio is 100. Clear? So put these two values in the formula. So we get as C equal to 3100 into log of 1 plus 100. SNR is 100 to the base 2. Clear? So now 100 plus 1 means 101, 101. So to convert log base 2 to log base 10, we divide it with 2. Whatever may be the SNR, for every value to convert base 2 to base 10, you can divide it with log 2. So here concentrate on this step. So here 3 equal to 3100 bandwidth into log to the base 10 of 101 divided by log 2 to the base 10. So this is how we have converted base 2 to base 10. Here by dividing that log value with the log 2. Always log 2 value only. Clear? Okay. Then, so by using the logarithmic table, we can identify the log 101 divided by log 2 of the base 10 value is 6.6582 some digits. Clear? So when you multiply this log value with bandwidth 3100, we get maximum capacity of the channel, that is C equal to 20.640 bits per second. 20.640 bits per second means the given channel with bandwidth 3.1 kilohertz and signal to noise ratio 20 dB can produce maximum data rate, means it can transmit maximum data of 20.640 bits in 1 second. Clear? So based on these two problems, you can easily solve the next problem. So it is for your purpose, your understanding purpose. So consider the third problem given on screen. Here bandwidth is what you have to find, maximum bit rate. It is nothing but channel capacity itself using the Shannon theorem, which is having bandwidth 1600 Hz and signal to noise ratio 20 dB. So here concentrate on bandwidth and its measure. It is given in Hz only. Then SNR is given in decibels. So you need to convert it. So based on this, find the maximum bit rate or maximum data rate or maximum channel capacity using the Shannon formula. Clear? So solve this problem and find the answer and put answer in comment. Clear? All of you, after solving this problem, write answer in comment. I will check it. Thank you.